Hi there. What am I whipping up for dinner today? Uh, I'm doing white rice today. That's my main starch. Now, no one eats, I don't believe anyone eats 100% healthy all the time. So once in a while, I like to have a little white rice. It's not that I don't enjoy white rice or cookies and that kind of stuff. I choose not to eat them because they're not good for me. But today I'm cooking some white rice. But I remember growing up in Jamaica where dumplings made from white flour is enjoyed by everybody, whether it's fried dumpling or boiled dumpling made from white flour. Now, white flour really has no nutritional value, but I remember as a youngster, they would have nutritionists on the radio and on TV teaching how to make a healthy version of dumpling. And what they would encourage us to do is to add things like oatmeal or cornmeal, grated green banana, and things to your flour to make your dumpling a healthier version of dumpling. So today I'm making a healthier version of white rice. So you always want to wash your rice thoroughly. I washed my white rice 3 times until the water was clear. Rice has arsenic, so you always want to wash your rice to get rid of that poison. Okay? And then I have put my white rice in my pot with some water. I added some rosemary leaves and the rosemary sticks. They're from my garden. I grow them fresh. I've added some olive oil. You can add butter for flavor. I have some whole cloves and some allspice powder. In this bowl, I have celery cut up really small, some garlic, onion, tomato, and some more rosemary leaves and a nice red chili pepper. And I'm going to add this to the water that's boiling. My rice and is cooking. I'm adding this vegetable to make my white rice a healthier version of white rice. Okay, stir it. I did add a little salt to taste. You could add black pepper if you wanted to, or any kind of pepper. I like to cook with crushed red pepper, but since this whole chili is in there, I'm going to skip the crushed red pepper today, but you can add black pepper. Black pepper is actually good for you if you grind it from scratch and not buy the pre-prepared black pepper from the supermarket. Now I will cook this, and this should be ready in about 15 minutes. That's a healthy version of white rice. I very rarely eat white rice. When I do eat rice, it's usually black rice, red rice, the real brown rice, not the cheap so-called brown rice that you find in most supermarkets. Black rice, red rice, wild rice, and the real brown rice. And even that, I find that I have to eat in small portion. My personal experience has been that rice makes me gain weight. My main carbohydrates are sweet potatoes, red skin potatoes, white skin potatoes, but I find that even the white skin potato and the red skin potato, you gotta eat that in moderation because they also will make us gain weight. The sweet potato, not so much. Okay, I eat pumpkin and squashes. I get carbs from those also. Quinoa, farro, those grains are healthy grains. So, like I said, I wanted to share with you a healthy version of white rice that I'm preparing today for dinner. I'm going to also steam or saute some eggplant, and I will serve the eggplant with this rice for dinner along with some fresh salad. Now, whether we cook vegetables or we cook meats, it's all in the spice, in the flavors. That's why people use chili and ginger and seasoning salt and sea salt and peppers and onion and garlic and all those things, is to add flavor to the food. So when you cook chicken, if you just boil the chicken without adding flavors and seasoning, it won't taste like much. Fish, beef, whatever it is we cook. Well, it's the same thing with our vegetables. We have to spice up our vegetables so that they taste delicious, we will enjoy it, and it's more likely that we will incorporate a vegetable or plant-based diet as our main way of eating, which, from based on my personal experience, plant-based eating is a healthier way to eat. If one is animal-based eating, we should minimize the flesh, minimize the chicken, minimize the pork, or whatever. Pork, I believe no one should be eating, but whatever flesh we have, we should minimize. And most of our nutrition should be from fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains. These are real foods. They're nutritive, they're healing, and they are good for our body. So you see how my rice is cooking really nice. I'm going to turn the stove down and cover it. I'm going to turn the stove down to simmer, and I'll cover it and let it cook for about 15 minutes.